Speaking it
Oh,
up.
hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Way to
And
begin.
what a great way to start season 7 on the live. Welcome everybody to season 7, Singularity. Thank you all so much for joining us. I think 17 people out of 20. I'm gonna just say it. That's a good showing on night one. I know everyone's busy and it's Friday night. So thank you all. We just like to do a hello kind of, introduce a twist again since we know it's a very unique format and just go over, simple housekeeping rules. Um, I'm just waiting for the screen on my end to show up. Okay. Perfect. I see it now, Jeremy.
So,
Tiger can hear
Um,
what you
Next slide
doing. What
again.
you do. What you
Oh
doing.
my god.
What you doing. What you doing. What you doing.
Hmm. Hmm. Fun story, my computer's frozen.
that's right.
All
I
right,
can play.
give me one. I'll give me a moment. I got it.
Yeah, Keaton, can we switch jobs?
Say less. Okay, just have to pull it up. Give me one moment, guys. Sorry about this.
Guys, my Facebook has decided that I need to follow the Humane Society for my county, and now they keep posting puppies that are ready to be adopted.
Sorry, guys.
are you going to adopt them?
I'm so tempted. I don't need a dog. I don't.
Um,
All of our
Jeremy, could
budget
you just
this
stop
season.
sharing
I
screen?
I fully can't, like, my computer's like fully
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I
fully
can. I
frozen.
take away hosting power from you?
Yeah.
All of our
Have
budget for
you
this
tried
season went to our cast. Unfortunately, not our Wi-Fi.
Oh, I
have you
can't
tried
take.
turning it on and back off again?
I might actually legit have to do that, which also means that we are gonna have
Have
to
you tried
restart
Alt
this
F4?
this stream.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay, I'm gonna
Unfortunately, Jeremy's on the call.
sorry, y'all.
This is the first time that Jeremy's computer has blown up while trying to share the PowerPoint. So
This season, the players enter the collective with zero idea of how the game works. Not true, but
well, hopefully that's what we want.
Okay. Who has hosting? Oh, it doesn't even let me steal it. That's unfortunate.
Thank goodness we have such a beautiful and patient and talented cast and prod on this call right now, making it work. We appreciate y'all.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you're a host now, Michael, so that's good.
I am okay. So let me just go live. Or Keenan, do you want to do it so you can screen share?
Yes, and also the live didn't stop, so that's cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, well, and now you're the host.
Okay, cool. So, there. 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 All right.
Okay. Take two.
Can we see this?
I
I
can.
can see it.
I saw a bunch of thumbs up. Fantastic. Can we still see it?
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over a bunch of basic game rules, of course. Obviously, the big one is no bullying, harassment, hate speech, just like any other reality TV show you watch. Please don't say anything that would cross the line to anyone or nothing that you would want to, hear about yourself. Um, of course, we know that tensions are high and we know that it gets a little heated. Obviously, if there's a fight or just an argument where people's voices get raised, we're not really going to stop it. But like I said, once the language gets a little rough, that's when we would stop, a discussion. Um, we will do several live challenges versus semi-live challenges, of course. The semi-live trials, do not discuss them until all results have been posted. So once you do a semi-live challenge, just don't discuss it with anybody, your score or what the challenge is. As well as the first challenge, which is the inner circle competition. Actually, I'm sorry, with the inner circle competition, there's no discussing about it until the season ends. Um, and if you're banished, just like any other org, do not message anyone that is still in the game. Obviously, we do not allow screenshotting, screen recording, or screen sharing. Any game conversations that are said, obviously, will be done in your text, voice, one-on-ones that we have already made for you, that you will all be added soon. If you do receive screenshots or private messages from anyone or any even a VL audience member, you would just please tell us immediately. We just like to make it fair for everyone. We like to have this for fun, so please, of course, we take cheating very serious. If nothing is super required, obviously, if you do not attend a live trial, please let us know. We don't host anything semi-live, so if you can't make it to a trial, unfortunately, we can't host it on the side. But like I said, there's no penalties against anybody for not making it. Um, Obviously we do trust lists, so we like to we our goal is to never have a self vote on anybody. So even if you send a trust list tonight, that means you will never have a self vote because we will always go by your most recent trust list if you are voting and you don't have and you're not here. So obviously you could just put a list of all 19 other people, and whoever you have on top will be the person you trust the most, and the person at the bottom you would trust the least. And then, obviously, with any situations that are taken seriously, we will have the final say. And if you're unsure of anything that might break the rules or just any questions about the format, we know that it's like a very complicated format, in my opinion. Please just ask us. No such thing as a stupid question.
All right, I'll jump in here. So just talk about how the Discord itself is functioning here. So you're gonna have your season 7 chats where you all have everything, the main chat, announcements, and the Zoom chat links that will all be there for all of you. The production chat that is for you and you alone. Only thing that will get shared if you put VLDR in front of it, followed by anything you'd like to have said. That will be the only thing that will be shared. Beyond that, anything you say there will be just with us. With prod guests, you're allowed up the two of them to be cheering you on the side as you play the game. And each viewer can only be in one of them. So if you grab someone, they're yours. When it comes to inner circles and alliances, there will be a dedicated chat for each of the inner circle once they are made after that challenge is completed. If you want an alliance chat, let us know who you want in it and a name for it. If you do not give us a name, we will not give you a VC. So if you want a VC, give us a name. One-on-ones and VCs. Very soon you'll have a one-on-one chat and a VC with everyone in the game. Hopefully. If that is not the case, or you see something that you shouldn't, let us know immediately. We believe we got everything, but sometimes we do just miss something. We're human. So if there is something that you are seeing that you shouldn't or just don't have yet, let us know as soon as possible. And as I said before, if you want to send a specific message, just put VLDR before it so we know you want more people than just us to see it. And then I will go ahead and play you this video real quick.
Hello, I am the Collective, and welcome to my game. In this video, I will give you a brief overview of how the Collective works. In my game, there are a few key terms that you should know. The Inner Circle competition is a game played in round 1 that will determine which secret inner circle you will be a part of in my game. An inner circle is a secret group you will be a part of during my game. You will have to make the final 2 with someone in your inner circle. Only the people in your inner circle will know who is in this group. Production will never confirm who is in your inner circle to other players. If you are the last person left in your inner circle, you will be banished from my game. Each round, you will compete in what is called a collective trial. This determines who is in the collective. The collective is a certain number of players predetermined before the round. These players are safe. At the selection ceremony, all members of the collective will choose someone who did not win a spot to be safe with them. At the end, 2 players will be remaining, and the rest of the players will vote 1 for banishment. Let's see a quick example of how this would look when playing the game. Only in round 1, all 20 of you will compete to determine your inner circles for the rest of the season. These groups will be set after the competition and should be kept a secret to protect your position in the game. You will never compete in the collective trials as a team, only as individuals, as to keep your inner circle a secret. Each round will have a set number of players that fall into the collective based on placement in the trial. The order for the selection ceremony to determine the rest of the collective will be done in one of 3 ways. The way this is decided is by a wheel spun at the end of each banishment. Option 1, the order you placed in the collective trial, meaning in the example shown, Sierra would pick first and Jonathan would pick 9th. Option 2, the reverse order you placed in the collective trial, meaning in the example shown, Jonathan would pick first and Sierra would pick 9th. Option 3, the order is determined randomly by a wheel, meaning the order will be randomly determined and you will not know when you are picking until the wheel lands on you. In the end, there will be 2 players remaining who will be nominated for banishment. All the remaining members of the collective will then vote between the 2 players up for banishment. The player with the most votes will be banished. In rounds where there will be an odd number of players left in the game, the most recently banished player will get to give any person left in the game immunity for the round. This means they do not compete in the trial, they automatically get a spot in the collective, but they do not get to pick someone for the collective in the selection ceremony. However, not only will the immune player get to vote, but their vote will count as 2 votes. In the event of a tie, it seems as though the collective was not sure they wanted either player to be banished. Therefore, both of the nominated players are safe. Those 2 players will then immediately choose 1 player each who was given a spot in the collective to take their spot up for banishment. This means in the example shown, the players at risk are Cody, Casey, Austin, Rachel, Sanam, Megan, Lake, Minor, or John. There will be an immediate revote following this decision. If you are the last player standing in your inner circle, you will automatically be banished from my game. The top 2 members of each inner circle will become the members of the jury. It does not matter what placement you receive. This season, rather than selecting the order of the selection ceremony, the player who placed first in the collective trial, known as the Singularity, will earn a power. These powers will be known before you compete in the trial and must be used. Each power has a clearly defined endpoint that will be explained as they are revealed. And that is how you play my game. If you have any further questions on the format, my lovely hosts would be happy to answer them. And with that, I welcome you to the Collective, Season 7, Singularity.
All right. Well, there is at least some things in there that are not quite what some of you might expect. We are explained a little bit before, but Julia, if you'd like to help us explain some more.
Perfect. I was going to wait till you move to the next tab. Yes, so I know it was explained a little bit in the video. We're going to go over our twist of the season, which is titled The Singularity, and here's how it works. So this season, the power to control the selection ceremony's order has been lost in a black hole. However, now the Singularity, the player who placed first in each collective trial, will get a special privilege. Instead of getting to choose the order, the Singularity will receive a power. The powers have been predetermined by production for each round, and each power will be announced before you compete in the collective trial. At the start of each round, we will spin a preset wheel with 4 sections each of normal order, reverse order, and random order to determine the order of the selection ceremony for that round. These powers must be used and cannot be transferred to another player. Each power will have a clearly defined endpoint and specify if decisions will be public or not. This twist will end after 10 rounds. And as I've said, we're doing all of this at the beginning of the round. So in just a little bit, we will be announcing the first power of the season. But before that, we do have something a little fun for you. Keaton, if you don't mind, we have our action shot video. I'm going to show you quickly, and then we'll throw it over to Lily to explain the first Singularity power of the season.
And before I press play this video and the previous one, I know the text a little bit was cut off. You will have access to both of these videos on their own. So if you can't see everything now, don't worry, you will have them. Thank you, Michael, for putting that together. That looked that I loved seeing that again. Y'all look so good. With that, Lily.
Alrighty, y'all. I am super excited to get to announce the round one power intuition. The singularity for this round will earn the power to privately find out when the first circle is down to 2 members remaining. When a player is banished, that results in an inner circle having only 2 players remaining. This fact will be announced in their production chat. This excludes their own circle in the event theirs is the first to be down to 2 players. And with that, that is what I have for you, except it is going to go to Jeremy next to spin that wheel.
It would have been, since I'm streaming, you got me instead. Sorry. We had everything set up, and then Jeremy's computer decided to explode.
No,
So I'm gonna stop
this is
sharing.
fine, but go ahead. You can spin the wheel.
Let me just get that set up. And just to make it clear for Singularity, it's going to be the first place in the first actual comp, not the inner circle comp. So placement for the comp we're gonna give you now, that's not what it's referring to. It's going to be the next comp. Just to make that very clear. Let me just yes. Do we see a wheel? Fantastic. All right. Well, let's waste no time. Your first round is gonna be it's gonna be reversed, which means that 9th place will make the first selection and first place will make the last selection. And the first competition.
Quick question.
Yes, what's up?
Is it the same number of pieces on the wheel every time, or do you like remove one so we like
now that reverse has been spun, there's now only going to be 3 wedges with reverse.
Okay.
So once one's selected, it is going to be removed for the rest of the time. And
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have another question.
Yes, and now at this point, question. So Frank, yes, what's up?
Okay, so for everyone will know who has the powers, correct?
Yes, because it will always be
Okay.
the first in first place, and you'll always know what you'll be playing for before the comp starts as well. And you'll also know this will also be before the comp. All of these things.
Okay.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes. What's up, Logan?
Yeah, is it the inner circle competition first? Because we just spun for like the first collective comp, right? But what about the inner circle comp?
We're about very soon you'll have the information for the inner circle comp put in the announcements channel. This was just to get y'all prepared for what's gonna come in a couple days.
Okay, so this whole spinning thing is only relevant for after the inner circle comp.
That's correct.
All right, bet.
Any other questions, at least right now, from anyone? Perfect. If that changes, don't be afraid to ask in the production chat, please. If you ask anywhere else, it might get lost. If you have a question regarding anything, ask us as soon as possible. We'd be more than happy to answer. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
I do want to add, now that this call is wrapping up, we've gotten questions. You may now request chat guests if you would like. Please be patient.
And the VL has already, I think 10 people have already asked to be in chats, so you might get a message from
Ooh.
Yeah, so you can
Yes, I
ask
love
us,
that.
and we might be asking you as well.
And another reminder, because I'm paranoid, please check your chats. If you do not see 19 of each, just let us know. Thank you.
And quick question, the difference between semi-live and live is that obviously live we're on camera for, but semi-live we send to you. Like, how does that work?
Yes. So
semi-live will mean you need to do something on your own time at some point. That is it might vary based on the challenge, but it will mean that you need to set aside time to do a thing at a particular time that you will set. Live you will happen on a call. I don't think there's anything else.